Hey, what's up, you guys? We are back for another episode of the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. This is episode 2, First Kiss. I'm sorry, it's been a minute. Like I said, this is going to be something I'm going to slip in whenever I, actually have a moment to actually do it. I'm going to repeat my words. I'm sorry. It's very early in the morning, but I wanted to get to this episode because I've just been excited. I did want to continue, like, right off the bat after episode 1, but things came up. My life apparently can't be simple, and, this is a free moment to kind of just jump in and experience what's to come. I did briefly watch a little bit of episode 1 to refresh my memory. I have a piece of paper that has names on it. If it looks like too many names for episode 2, don't worry. Some of those names are for a completely different show that isn't this one. So, let's not worry about the piece of paper. Well, I'm going to need that if I'm being honest. But, with that being said, let's get started with the episode on the count of 3, 2, 1, now. Is he just... Why is he talking to the pole? Hey, I can't fault her for that response. Okay. I actually haven't listened to the openings, so... 5? 5 right there? Oh, he's dead. Oh, was he supposed to have his lunch? Oh, no. Oh, nice save. Wait, how was he able to go that fast? He's just a superhuman, clearly. Her with her drinks. Okay, I'm not gonna get over that. Oh, geez, that photo. What was that demon that we just saw? Okay. Is he okay? Oh, all of you. Okay. He needed to monologue somewhere. Yeah, in the eye, that popped up when they first looked at each other. She's trying her best. Oh my god, these two are gonna compete to the bitter... Oh. She's studied. Did she just communicate with her spirit? What? Hey. Gotta treat them both equally here. I can only imagine how that sudden, like, just swift attack feels. She's embracing it. Yeah, the weather's great. It's the biggest hit right now. Yeah. First names, we're gonna instantly jump into it. All in. Oh my god. You got this. I have faith. She said it. She may have shouted, but she did it. Whomst. Oh, he did it. Oh. Oh my god. I'm with you. I'm with you there, Pole. Okay, wait, this is the person we saw. What just happened? Her? The vice principal? Oh. Didn't you two just run in the hall the other day? Oh, you're doomed. Oh my god. Wait. Excuse me. This can't be the truth. Hello, police. This one. This one. Okay, we need some stronger forces. That's a little too much. I don't... Oh. Oh. Early bird? Oh, gosh. Lunch break. Ah, cute little kitty. I'm sorry. That was adorable. Food looks tasty. No. Oh, okay. He'll accept it, yeah. It better have been good after stabbing him in the eye. Oh no. Bokeh. Oh, his eye. It doesn't. She definitely planted that. Okay, can you pull this one off? Yes, that is in fact her game. Okay. Who's gonna bail? There's no way this is gonna go so easily. Yep. Now he's blind, and her plot is foiled. Girl, you just stabbed him in the eye. Oh my god. You too. Oh no. Unidentified sensation. I doubt that. For what? No. You can't murder him. Those aren't... You know what? If they work as weapons for you, go ahead. Hey, he caught on. Come on, you two, admit it. This is also true. Pot meat kettle. Okay, you've got this. What do you mean? What's the plan? I'm a little scared. I can see that, yes. He is pretty precious. I'll give him that, yeah. Who got the first place? Sorry about my voice. Yeah, you guys are currently always together. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Why that song specifically? I mean, yes, but is there anything past that? This seems very complex. I'm like just trying to hear him out here. I'm not sure. I don't see... Yeah, I was like, there's not a way to guarantee that they follow along. Yes. No one breaks a pinky promise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. You can't cheat. Yeah. It is a bit crazy. Now Now is he gonna run to a wall? Is he gonna run off the building? I don't know. Sorry, I can see the subtitles from over there. Everything. Technical difficulties. How? Why? Nice. I knew he was gonna fall off the roof. Okay, guys, you need to give up. You need to come up with different plans, make it much more simple, and I don't know. You're not pathetic. It's just... Oh my god. Also, they've been here for hours, I want to point out. Oh. The conflicts are out of the world. Oh, yep. It's not your fault. No. How dare you two do this? No! Why do you go for him? This seems very bad. Oh, I see his plan, but no, nope. Jump out the window at this rate. She's not an early game monster. She's a mob boss. Yes. Oh! And what you're doing is it? Yes! Thank you! Oh! Are we sure she's not a demon? I get where he was going with that, but it was a dramatic way of going about it. It's not your fault, so I don't want to say it's you being selfish. No, no. Don't do that to yourself. It's no. But you were literally willing to throw it away to an absolute creep. Common ground. We found it. Oh, look at his face. Okay, what's your new plan? What are you gonna do? I had a thought, but I was trying to think. Yeah, not sure they... Yeah. He has enthusiasm. I'll give it... Oh. Are they gonna go for it? Oh? Come on, you guys went through a terrifyingly long day. Oh my god, this fucking view. Too much? They got the aliens coming. Maybe. No, I need a definitive. Did they or did they not? Oh. Why don't you bake? You seem to already, like, have a thing for it. Okay, that's why. I feel like that's just a really good, like, thing to snap them out of their fights. Just remind them. Oh, wait, wasn't the girl here? I'm sorry, I don't know her name yet. Love, Taiyaki, and me. Oh. Oh. They just calmed down. They just settled their differences and already? She's so tiny. I knew the episode was coming to an end, but what the fuck? Karane. Shizuka. Okay. I remember liking the ED. she can't put her book back. Oh. She's gonna be a ball of chaos. So a gremlin of sorts. I don't know. But yeah, that's really the trials and I'm forgetting the other one. But that's the trials they're gonna have to go through. They're all gonna have to get along in their own way. Like, sure, maybe they don't have to be like the bestest of friends, but they definitely need to at least somewhat get along. Because, you know, it can't be fun just fighting constantly. Like, is it not fun having to, in your eyes, kind of share the person you really, really love? Probably. I imagine so. I wouldn't think having this many soulmates would be easy for anyone, personally. It's crazy to me. I definitely would have many strong words, just words, for the god over there who signed my paper so thoughtlessly. Okay, now, am I really enjoying the character so far? Yes, but does that mean I think this is a okay situation? Less so. Was this episode also just mostly them fighting over the first kiss, ultimately to, all share the experience? Yes, it also was. I really do wonder, like, it's so extraordinary. Like, yes, I imagine, like, if you feel like you've, like, it should be very against fundamental laws. Like, in a way you can go, oh man, this is how they ensured the continuation of mankind or whatever. I guess, yeah, having this soulmate situation where they'd, like, instantly be head over heels and just all in for the relationship would be good. But it's crazy in this sense that there's so many. I feel like there should have been a cap limit, right? Because the whole thought of a soulmate is like you're like one true person, essentially. And so for there to be a way for the god to just go 100. That's especially if apparently the situation of if one of them feels rejected and not wanted is death. I don't understand why that is allowed. I know it was a mess up, a mistake, but it's crazy that, whoever was filing the papers away looked at that and went, it was signed off on, right? No one wanted to question it and, like, wonder what's going on here. Why does this number, like, look so high and crazy? But okay. I don't know. Man, I went, so for anyone listening in right now, I'm recording this immediately after recording my reaction to I Won't Be Your Lover Unless, type deal. I'm sorry, Moody Janai, if you know. And so it's completely different vibes here, okay? These guys are all in for the relationship, where over there it's a whole thing where, there's love involved, but, really just seeking out friendship and chaos over there. Very, very similar, if I'm being completely honest. Very oddly. But yes, we start with Rentaro speaking to this pole, telling it the tale of his first girlfriends, after so many sad years of rejection after rejection. And they're just sing, like, obviously we have I didn't write down their first names. That's what I'll do next time. This piece of paper will be updated with their first names. But we have Inda looking a little concerned. She's like, okay, why are you talking to the pole? But then we have Hanazono just, like, all in. She's like, oh my god, look at him. He's so precious. Like, they both are the same degree of down bad, but it's the way they go about it that's different. And unfortunately, there's some extremes, but... what are a few extremes here and there? His eyes, man, he's so lucky to have escaped. Yeah, let's skip over this. And, oh, it's the cat. Is the cat gonna be in multiple scenes? I don't know. If they put the cat in the opening, they're gonna be on the roof a lot, I have a feeling. And that's just gonna be a common kitty theme. And that's great. I love cats. But this, the hand holding, the how dare they go into such extremes so fast? What is this? Episode 2 and there's already hand holding? Both of their inner monologues too, like all of them. She's being so logical and methodical. She's like, I read in a book that 90% of men enjoy locking hands with their partners. But she's also freaking the fuck out. That's the thing with her. She's the more of the two. Like, both of them are very straightforward and aggressive with it. But for Inda, she is cursed with the tsundere perk, which means she's going to go about it a little less direct. just a little bit. Whereas over here, no, she 100% wants to go in. She does it with confidence, and then right at the end, either from her own excitement and nerves finally kicking in and she loses the drink, to, we have Inda, oh, I just absolutely smacked this, Inda jumping in to try to capitalize and not let her win. You know, things just don't go her way. But this, talking about the weather, and she's speaking, I'm covering the mirror, the fucking mirror as I'm trying to point out. I'm like, Inda's talking to Hanazono's, like, spirit that's leaving her body. It's great, but I don't know, I'm liking the, comedy so far. I don't want to miss out on zapping you with some stray static electricity, so I'll live. And then they proceed to just be this. A blob of just in-love energy down the road all the way to school. Like, it's like they're talking about the weather, and so the old lady just be like, here, like, kids these days really care about the weather, huh? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is an uncommon sight, and the way she took it was really great. You know, she's just confused about why they like the weather so much. Okay, yeah, they're saying their names here. So, yeah, Hakari. I'm gonna write it on the desk here. There we go. I wrote that one. And then obviously we're not going to leave Inda alone here. Hey, again, she said me too normally before it kicked in, so I want to give her props for that. I don't know if I can give her too many props, considering she later on beats him up, so I can't give her points for that. But in this moment in particular, all she does is raise her voice a little bit. A little bit. And she actually managed to say his name. She didn't chicken out. She went for it. And I love that it says Whomst. Help. Karane. There we go. He, you know, see, fair recipient. Till Hakari realizes there was no, formality added to it. There's two different looking handwriting down on that piece of paper right now. Just, I love their faces. This is great. There's so much personality in every shot. These guys are just mush, okay? Yes, we can't go this whole video without pointing out this cursed abomination. I just want to say, everything about this vice principal scares the hell out of me. I'm scared that she's still on my screen. I keep looking over and... How? How is she still... Like, I can't be the only one questioning how she's still considered the vice principal. I feel like after, you know, pulling this stunt the first time, she would be arrested and then banned, right? Okay, yeah, strict about school rules, no running in the halls. But then she runs and I don't even know why oh my god. The only way I can look to not see her is this way. Okay. Again, here guys, join me in spectacular view of a demon. Satan. This is Satan. They introduced our first villain. It's a final boss. But, I don't know. I feel like she would have been reported for being not human and just the violations. And plus she chased after Rentaro. Maybe it was because, you know, he's the one who invoked her name while running down the hall. But is it... I feel like it's actually, she's really fucked up and just jumps the dudes. Because so far, we have not been given an example of her being, this awful to someone who wasn't male. You know, I'm just saying, there's no evidence. Oh my god, every frame gets worse. Okay. Oh, we're safe. But, yes, okay. In the midst of that poor, kid suffering, it brings up the topic of kissing, which obviously we know Rentaro wouldn't have done, because unfortunately the gods hated him, and so the only time he has finally ever gotten an acceptance is in high school. Everyone else seemed to like him, but then proceed to list off reasons why they feel physically ill to even date him. And yeah, these guys are now going to have the dilemma of who goes first, because clearly there's going to be competition. There always is. It's just at this beginning stage right now, they're so, like, volatile. I mean, we literally have, Hakari. Is it Keijo? Keijoing. Karane. I'm saying names wrong, I'm sorry. But she's Keijoing. Full on Keijo. Smacking her with, her weapons. And all, like, I don't even think Karane could fight back other than the times of her just interrupting all of the attempts, right? So while we had her get beat up, we just had Hakari have her plans foiled. This time not by herself. I will admit, though, I still, like, really look back on the scene of her trying to get that indirect kiss and then literally losing it only because she freaked out. It's still one of the greatest things ever. I've never seen such a fumble before. And the fact that this is just a bunch of them doing that, it's great. I do feel bad. Because, he's lost his eyes. He seems to have really good recovery, which is good. Really good. But throughout this whole scene, his eyes just being red, and then them capitalizing on this. They're like, oh my god, are you sick? Maybe we should, you know, hey, you know, why don't we pass it on? It's like, why do I want to make you sick? And then just, all like, here, this is how we do this. It's like, forehead and lips. It's like, you two know, this is, their extreme measures are off the, literally her just getting beat up, just thrown. Yeah, we don't know if he has a cold. We must test. And the way she's just like, was that soft, hard, an unidentified sensation? But again, no, you're lying. I believe foreheads. I can believe, like, probably doing forehead. You know, that is something that some people do. The lips, like, it's possible, but not in the way you're referring to. Normally, one would hope. Why is your hand on your forehead? Why? Why does he have to pass out? Her face, wait! No! KO. But yeah, I can imagine how much stress he must be under too. He doesn't want them to fight. No, our pure little boy over here does not want any of them to fight. Which is going to be a struggle. I imagine they can eventually find peace. Maybe. I mean, we are about to be introducing another opponent of theirs, another rival for Rentaro's love. So, you know, that'll be their common ground maybe to formulate plans and schemes. Or they could be really nice to her. She looks nice. You know, she's a little small bean. So let's not go too hard in on whatever's about to happen. I would go to the next episode like right after right after editing this, but I feel my voice leaving my body. So I can't do that, but I promise I'll try to get this a little quicker. I don't know. I need to set a specific day that I want to go about watching this, and that will help me find a better solution here. But the way that they go through all this trouble, the way that Rentaro both gets in what some people would consider very lucky situations and then finds himself in some of the worst physically get beat up way is crazy, right? But it's a miracle also he didn't actually go straight off the roof and fall to the ground, because that's my first thought when he was explaining his plan in like eye masks, and he'll like just turn around and walk to one so you guys all wouldn't know. It's like this plan could work in the sense of if you were trying to make sure only they didn't know who was first. But since the whole debate is all of you, well, it's mainly these two want to be the first, but, you know, he's still willing to play that, like, you know, none of us will know, so that way it's not like I'll know and I'll have this, like, secret of, yeah, this, because who knows what? We can consider this situation of them playing favorites. It's like, well, this was actually my first kiss, so therefore I'm holding you a little bit more special and high up on this bar here, because clearly we're competing, in that sense, 100%. So, you know, I can see it in that point. But you guys are on the roof, and unfortunately, unless you really plan this out, like, maybe, like, let's say if there was, like, a railing of sorts, and, like, so they're on either side of the railing, and so he can just inch his way, so whatever side he gets, he'll be able to feel for which side he's on, and then both of them at least preemptively had a handout, so when he approached, you know, he'd know where they were. I don't know why I'm trying to put more thoughts and details into this very crazy, wacky plan on trying to hide who kissed who first. It's just thoughts I had, okay? You know, Rentaro was onto something, and I just want to help him out. Ultimately, he went the simple route, and now all of them have literally shared their first kiss. Which I'm sure these two will have a field day with whenever they're really thinking about it. They go to reminisce, they're like, oh my god, it was Rentaro and I's first kiss, and then in the back of your mind, you're just like, and you just see each other's face. You know? Success in love. But yeah, no, it's so Rentaro to have stayed up all night in the excitement, like planning out all of these different things, just for it not to work out. But also, yes, their way of saving him was Karane literally choking the heck out of the vice principal, and she just would not go down. We had Hakari try to get some authority over here to arrest the creep scoundrel demon lady, And the reason why she gives up is because she just casually, of her own free will, snaps her neck, looks back at Karane, and then says, I need all the cash I can get to keep smooching hot guys at host clubs. Why don't you just go and continue to smooch guys at host clubs? Okay, I'm not going to judge you, but stay away from the students. You are actually in active danger. I don't think you should be here. If all you need is money, get a different job. You know, I wouldn't, like, normally, if a person is doing a job because, you know, they need money, I wouldn't be quick to basically tell them to, as if it's super easy, go find another job. But lady, you shouldn't be here. So please get a different job. I know you might scare all employers off. They might not, you know, hire you because they're scared, but also because they're scared of you, maybe they'll hire you. It's just a thought, okay? Just a thought. But yeah, see, common ground. They both hated seeing him beat himself up over this, and so they were willing to be like, hey, you know what? It's okay. Instead of throwing, you know, it away to trash like that creep over there, I would rather have you go and kiss, and they point at each other. It's like, kiss her first. And, you know, I'm proud of them. They've been fighting this whole time, and, you know, they did something to make sure he didn't continue to beat himself up. And this is a way to force them to at least say out loud and acknowledge out loud that they know the other really loves him too. And I'm sorry, look at him. Look at his... I'm saying it as if... I'm saying this as if you guys could see it really well. It's because I'm gesturing, and I know the free Patreon version, you guys are seeing everything I'm seeing, but you guys have only this to work with, and I'm sorry. They're different faces, but I just... Oh, man. All three of us at once. But I love that they were so determined, and they went along with it. They really did. This shot is still pretty hilarious, though. And the fact that they definitely summoned a UFO, crazy. Well, they're acting pretty, I mean, yeah, no, they're acting very chill, though, you know? It's a pretty common scene amongst them after the situation. I mean, now they're fighting over who can make the better food to win him over. But, you know, that's still mild in comparison to everything else. And they're still really close. Look at that. Bonding! See, rivals are just friends in disguise. They gotta compete. and now he has a way to shut them up, too. You already shared a kiss and all. But, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting here. Now that we have, yeah, Shizuka. Now that we have Shizuka in the mix, it's going to be interesting to see how they treat having another person come in out of the blue. I feel like if they all got around and explained the feeling, it's like, okay, so we all had this, like, instant, you're the one feel. But it's just hard to imagine, as we go further in and we meet every new soulmate, how they're all gonna take it. I'm sure, like, so the OGs eventually are gonna still be very much like, hey, no, how dare you? I didn't even want to share to begin with. Scare them away. But, like, they'll become so used to it at this point, they're just like, okay, number, whatever. But, like, for every new person, they'll be coming into a bigger group of people, and that just seems crazy to me. If I go to a comment under episode 1, I think they mention, someone mentioned what number we're at currently, which I find very, very interesting, and I don't know how they balance it out, but, let's see. If it's still here, the comment might just be gone. I think it is. Which is kind of sad because it was a nice little tidbit that I found interesting. But yeah, no, you guys are up a decent number of soulmates found. And I'm only at barely number 3. We technically don't know her. I only know her name because of the ED. So we're at least reaching new heights. We have been introduced, and I guess that's all that matters here. Anyways, though, I do hope you all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts about this episode, and even the last episode down below. Who are you excited for? You can say names, because it's not, as long as you don't tell me why you really like this person, and, you know, I'm totally happy to hear who you like the most so far. I don't know, she looks adorable, so I don't know anything about her, but I'm rooting for her, okay? I want this bean to be, you know, happy, and I don't know, I think my character bias is kicking in. So we'll see. We'll really have to just see what the next episode has in store. The Chaos Gremlin is definitely going to be an interesting one as well, because I could just imagine she's like blowing stuff up and just showing up all a mess from just, you know, doing her thing, and then having him come in and just help her out. But yeah, I don't know. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.